Appreciate that, guys.
Let's pass! Why won't you let us in? Where are our crystals?
Bad, I'm gonna do a study stream tonight anyways.
You'd leave us to the wolves!
Yeah, maybe they'd shut you up.
Half the guards at that gate are Rosarian. They've sold their soul.
Our last crystal just shattered. What are we gonna do now? Drink rainwater from puddles? Eat our rabbit?
Aye, man.
This one. Get him. Over here. You're finished. This one. Get him. You lose. This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned, then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
Over here! Over here!
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves Shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
So easily quenched. The Black Shields? Oh, no one hit them.
Telling me that's the Archduke's son.
In the flesh.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord. I will be here should you need aught else.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Inn have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
We'll keep them from the...
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Brother Wade's life depends upon it.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, That got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battle for them.
Get him!
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Over here! Attack!
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
We finish him.
Get him!
All yours, Torvald. This one.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home.
Hey, what up, Pugman? Good to see you, dude. I'm gonna start off with a little gaming, and then I'm gonna switch over to the study stream in about like an hour or so. So let me know.
Dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Man, I hope so. Oh yeah, bro, that 2K23 looks good. The WWE version, that shit looks good. Oh, I did intelligence, Pugman.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning.
When he was talking about that Palestine and Israel war that they're having over there, what Vince was talking about, he's right. That's been going on for shit since sword days.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul...
Exactly, Pugman. Exactly. What people don't know, if you go back to those days where we're swinging a sword against man versus man, woman versus woman, I suppose, in this day and age, woman versus woman, yeah, no one will want to do that shit, for sure.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardian.
I did 3 years and I think 20 months. Not 20 months, 28 weeks, rather.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
I ain't gonna lie, I can feel those footsteps in my motherfucking controller.
This up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
Damn, he's crying like a bitch. He's been through a lot.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
Dude, I swear to God, if they were gonna kiss, I was gonna be like, damn, I'm about to turn past this part.
There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw.
Vince is in the house. Good to see you, Vince, my boy.
Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
See, that would be Vince back in the days, if you know what I'm saying. If they let him get that rich, he would have had 2 motherfucking cheetahs in the goddamn living room next to the fire with the big ass boat.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Alright, watch this, Vince. I'm about to get some pussy. Watch.
Drustiness in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused.
Yeah, false alarm, Vince. I don't think I'm gonna get any cap the way she's talking.
And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms.
Shit, I hope so, OG. I don't think I'm gonna get none though, cause she's pretty serious.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Never mind, I think I might get it now.
Thank you.
That was a cold one-liner.
I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Penner is long.
Never lose hope. I just lost hope when he said let's get to sleep. Unless he's about to make the move. But knowing him, he doesn't know what to do with that shit. Yeah, he didn't know what to do with that shit. It's morning time.
But Vivian could probably make an educated guess. What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Okay, last time I did this shit, I almost fucking died. So, let's try again. Let's try this one. See if I can find that mission real quick. Where's Clearview Sabic? Damn, where is this motherfucker? Ox Cliff. Poor Eyes. Arthur's Rest. East Pool. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck that shit is. Okay, wait. I think I know. Central Sabic. Northern Sabic. Southwest Sabic. Ah, fuck. I don't know where this shit is. Hold on. Let me read it again. It says, coming by the way of Care Novin met the troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction. So, let's see. Okay, this is much better. Okay, this is what they were talking about, the Northern River. Oh, so it's in this area. So, we'll go here. I'm gonna go fuck it up. Who do I think is better, Kofi Kingston or Shelton Benjamin? I ain't gonna lie, Kofi Kingston is a fucking legend. So I'm gonna go with Kofi Kingston all the way, baby. Yeah, you're right. Shelton's pretty good, though. He is pretty good. So which one do you guys think is the harpy? It's clearly not those birds. They said it was right up in this area. So I'll set something up. I'll go around these fucking birds. Yeah, Shelton wasn't around longer. I don't know, I like Kofi because he's shit. I don't know. I just feel like he's more, I don't know, I feel like he has more personality, more charisma. I don't know why. That might be the herpy. I mean, not the herpy. The harpy. Damn, I'm tripping. It is the harpy.
This isn't gonna be easy.
This one.
Yeah, Kofi definitely has. Boy, R-Truth is a man. He's probably gonna retire too. But I recently heard, what's that motherfucker's name? Damn, what's that motherfucker's name, bro? Booker T is coming out, so. Yeah, Farouk was definitely off the chain. I like Goldust and, Rick Rude. And, shit, I ain't gonna lie. The, Ultimate Warrior was good. Randy was good. Shit, really everybody was kind of good. Yeah, I remember Kamala. The fucking truth. Damn, I didn't even know that about Booker T. Shit. Badass. Shit. Scorpio Too Cold was fucking cold too. Not bad. Fucked him up.
Rest well. I know I will.
Okay, so I might do one more monster before I move on with the storyline. That was a little too easy. I didn't think it was gonna be that smoking, but it definitely was.
did we never
There are
hear
new
of
billets
the
being
Guardians of the
posted
Flame?
every day.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
He's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm only going to do this fucking quest because I definitely feel like he might give me a better sword than the piece of shit I got right now.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally.
Hell yeah, Booker T. I don't even know. He's a real OG. Yeah, he'll be around forever, no doubt.
Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. Here you are. I gave you that one, didn't I? All in good time, eh? All done?
Okay, this one's at the Broken Hilt, Rosaria. It's worth 20 renown, 8,000 dollars. Yeah, I'm gonna go fuck him up. It's adjacent at top of the hill of East Pool. Okay, let me find where East Pool is. Shit, I already forgot where the fuck he's supposed to be at. He said pretty sure he said the Broken Hill. On top of a fucking hill. Let me read one more time. Yep. On top of the hill, adjacent to East Pool. Okay, I'm about to go right there. So somewhere around here is where I gotta go. Let's see how it cracks. Hopefully it won't be a hard wyvern. Hopefully I can just fuck him up, but we'll see.
Ambrosia won't help me here. This is no time to ride. run like the wind.
Perhaps I was mistaken. Maybe either up here or down here. I'm gonna check up here. Yeah, I'm definitely going the wrong fucking way. Alright, I'm going to go right back up there. One thing about this game, it'd be great if they had like the fucking map on the fucking screen and I didn't have to pause, but that's what's up. Yeah, this is fucking me up. Fuck.
To me, boy. This one. Get him. Get him. Help me, boy.
Beat his fucking ass, boy.
Hope there aren't any more of them. After it.
Alright, that was the last hunting monster, so let's just move on with the fucking story, bro. I don't give a fuck about the black Smith, to be honest. Also, appreciate Pugman for the donation of $5. Thank you.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised? You earned this. All done?
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not
You see what I'm saying? Clive got the finest women around him, and he still doesn't have a clue. It's crazy.
What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago, in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether, and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather. Both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drek's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
No lies, beautiful as hell, boy. Look at that shit. Can't beat it.
I could have sworn we had a few more.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Yeah, I'll handle that when I give a fuck. Yeah. I'll handle that when I give a fuck. I'm gonna go ahead and handle this shit real quick.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind.
Good night, Vince, man. You have a good one, buddy. Stay up, man. Make sure you get some good rest tonight, man.
I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing, really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for? Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
Damn, motherfuckers having deeper thoughts than I thought. Shit.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Oh, don't tell me this is a mission about having some fucking money. Because I got money, no doubt.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He doesn't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was excited? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Care Northern.
Alright guys, I'm gonna see if I can finish this shit in like 15 minutes and I'm about to go on my fucking study stream. But I'm gonna try to kill this thing and then move on a little bit.
Might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
No doubt, I kind of like this version of Final Fantasy instead of all the other shit. No doubt. Finna go get that motherfucker. Something tells me it might be down here. Shit, me too, but I'm probably gonna rock out a little bit. Gotta get a little bit of homework done, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know.
Good day to you. See.
The crystals we get from the tailor hall. You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
This is the only problem I have with this thing. I have trouble knowing exactly where I need to go to get up to places, but I think this might be it. Yeah, it is.
Not here. Not here.
It should be along this trail, I think. If not, I have to go the other way.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not seeing no griffin.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
I knew I was going the right place. Damn, not bad. Fucked him up, boy.
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man? Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Shit, they can at least move me back over. Alright, let's go. Let's go drop this shit off. And then we can get to moving on to the next part.
That monster's taken quite a liking.
And with a bit of luck, Clive might even find the geezer. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. Nah, it wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
What do you need? So, what'll it be? And?
Alright guys, so I'm shut it down. I'm about to do the steady stream about 20 minutes. Make sure you be there, motherfuckers. Keep it sleazy, bitches.